Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my backyard. Today I decided to do this video back here because it's a really nice day, and I thought, why not enjoy the outdoors while I talk to you about Michael. So this is actually my final in this kind of a series, I guess, of a check-in. I did a first impressions of Michael at his new school, his mid-year check-in, and this is the end of the year check-in for Michael's new school. Now Michael does continue to go in through the summer. He has extended school year, which is ESY is what we call it here. I'm pretty sure that's what all the states are calling it, but that is what he will be going back to school right after the 4th of July through the month of July, and then he is home for August. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Joanne. I have twin boys. My son Michael, they are 11. My son Michael has autism and is nonverbal. In the beginning of the year, he started at a new school that is for children on the spectrum or special needs, more in line to what he needed rather than the ABA programs through our school district. It was just time for Michael to move on to get the proper, I don't want to say education, it's, just life skills that he needs to move forward in life. And I think what I did was I also mentioned on social media that Michael received an award last week, and it was called the Sunny Hero Award for his school. I hope that you can hear me over the plane. I wanted to talk about his award, and I will try to talk a little bit louder. Actually, I should probably test this before I go any further. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so far so good. I think you can hear me pretty well. I hope it stays this way. The birds are singing, which I just kind of love. I don't know about anybody else, but there's something about birds singing. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So Michael received this award last week at his school. The school does have, the name of the school is in the title of the award, so I don't want to say what the name of the school is, not because I don't want to share that. I just for privacy and security reasons, I don't want to give that information out. So I thought I would just read a little bit about what the award that Michael, I'm just going to glance it really quickly here, about the award that Michael received. We didn't even know that this was something that they did at the school, so we were very happy. I was kind of surprised when I got an email saying that Michael was nominated by his teachers and his other service providers for the Hero Award. So not that I didn't think that he was capable of receiving an award, I just wasn't really sure what it was about, and but it was so nice. It was probably the best end of the year surprise that we could have hoped for. So it is actually what the award is saying is Michael is a great example of this hero. He demonstrates the play principle at school by participating in interactive leisure activities with classmates. He does a great job taking turns and encouraging others to take their turn. Michael's also present each day. He arrives at school with a big smile on his face. He greets his classmates, his teachers, by saying hi and good morning. He also pays attention. He does a great job completing all of his work. And Michael chooses a great attitude by demonstrating maturity in school by using his words to make requests. Michael makes his teacher's day when he follows directions each day and has noticeable improvements in his ability to self-regulate when he becomes frustrated and use his words to express his wants and needs. It just says, I'm proud of Michael for becoming such a positive role model for his classmates. and congratulations. So it was a really nice award. You know, his teacher did get up and you know, read what he wrote about him. We took pictures, and it was nice because it, you know, it was it was in different categories, I guess, by age. I think that's how it went. And so it was nice. And then they had a dance troupe, which I did not know, and they performed a little number at the end. So it was a really nice special ceremony. And you know, Michael was quite surprised when he saw us coming in, like, why are you guys there? But it was really nice. So I have to say, for my end of the year check-in, Michael has really grown a lot this past year. It's definitely the place that he needed to be. We are using his device to communicate. He's using it much more frequently here at home. I know he uses it at school as well. We are in the process of hopefully re-evaluating for different programs for Michael for his device. So I'm excited about that, because that only means that the next program that he uses will have more icons on the iPad to choose from and be able to communicate more effectively. So that is our hope, that that happens. I'm hoping, today when I'm filming this, we are about 2 weeks away from the end of school. I'm hoping that that is done, you know, before the end of school, or at least during ESY. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but I'm really hoping for it. Also, there has been changes at Michael that we have seen following 1-2-step directions, comprehending more. The other day, he took it upon himself to go in the cabinet in the kitchen, take out the microwave popcorn, take out one of the pouches. He didn't take it out of the plastic, but he placed it in the microwave. Then he came and he got me. He brought me over to the microwave and went, like, you know, showing me, like, look what he put in there. And I was like really happy about that, you know. So what I did was I opened it. I showed him that he had to take it out of the plastic wrapping, because we don't need our microwave to explode. Put it back in there, and then I did hand over hand on the amount of time to start it and get it going. But I see this like maybe as something that Michael will be able to do completely on his own, you know, by next year. I don't see why not. Once we get him, you know, we show him a few times and keep doing it, he's able to accomplish that. And these are like not, you know, life-changing goals. They're not goals that are going to get him into college, or, you know, but these are life skills that he needs. He needs to know how to work a microwave. Whether or not, you know, that'll be something he can completely do by himself, you know, time will tell. I don't see him using a stove right now anyway, but I am really happy with the progress that Michael has made. And I can't imagine him not continuing on this journey. You know, he seems happier to me too. I feel like he, you know, he always was happy to go to school, but I feel a little bit like it's a little bit more. And I really have to contribute that to the wonderful staff at his school, his teachers, his therapist. I mean, just the nursing staff is unbelievable. And I just, I hope that if you have a child with special needs, whether it's autism, Down syndrome, you know, anything that your child is going through, that you are able to find a school that will help your child grow. And, you know, that's all that we can really hope for. You know, I'm just really happy. My husband's really happy. We've noticed, you know, a great deal of difference in the way Michael is. Of course, you know, he has his days when, you know, he doesn't want to do something, you know, really very typical of a neurotypical child, you know, and now he's 11. So we are anticipating some kind of like, you know, changes happening, you know, as they start to enter their preteen years. We've already seen that in Alex, so I'm sure that Michael is next. But I do think this year has been not only a growth experience for Michael, but one for me and my husband, Alex. We've just seen, you know, some great things come out of Michael from being a part of that community, and I feel like I'm better being a part of that community as well. The parent workshops and support groups, although I'm always hesitant about going, I always feel better after I go, and I think that has a lot to do with the, you know, the people, of course, you know, but I definitely will keep doing these videos and keep sharing about Michael's journey. If you are new here, I hope that you will consider subscribing so I can share our life as an autism family. You know, my hopes for these videos is that it reaches other families who maybe have just recently been diagnosed and feeling that that weight on their shoulder from the diagnosis and what kind of life their child could have. And you know, I've been there and I struggled through it for quite some time, and I'm not going to say that it's not still a struggle. It is. Even up to a couple weeks ago, I don't know, Michael had a little, you know, something was going on, and right before that happened, I don't remember specifically what it was, and you know, again, it wasn't anything crazy, but something happened, and right before that happened, I was thinking to myself, wow, you know, this autism thing is actually manageable. Like, I say autism thing, but I mean our life, his life. I don't want to say it like this, but I don't know how else to say it. You know, it's not that bad. Of course, you know, we would, you know, prefer not to be going through this, but you know what? For a slight second there, I thought, you know, it's manageable. And then something happened with Michael, and I was like, I was back to my, back to my frustration. But, you know, I don't think that those moments are ever going to leave our life. And, you know, it's just a matter of getting through them. So, that is it. So, like I said, he is almost done in a couple weeks. He'll have like a few days off in between. He'll start again right after the 4th of July. I think it's the 5th. And then he'll go through the month of July, regular school hours. So that'll be great. August is usually a little tough time, and maybe that's when I'll come back at the end of July and talk to you about sharing some tips and suggestions and getting through the month or months that you don't have any school for your kids, or therapy, home therapy, you know, what you can do to maybe get through that, you know, those few months, weeks, because it is hard. I'm not gonna lie, but we will all get through it. So I think that I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for listening this past year and for being so supportive of my son and of my family. And I hope that you know, you may think differently or learn something new about autism and our family and all families affected with children with special needs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark?